Good morning. We have a bunch of orders pack up today. I forgot to even look at how many orders I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 orders going out today. Let's go. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. If you're new here, hit that follow button. We are going to be packing up some morning orders. We are live everywhere, YouTube, Facebook, and over on TikTok. So feel free to go watch anywhere you want to watch. Sorry, TikTok for last night. I couldn't get TikTok to work last night. It just would not work. I couldn't do my live thrift haul. So if you want to rewatch that, that's on YouTube and Facebook. We literally tried for like 10 minutes in the beginning. You can check out that live. Everything else was working. TikTok was completely broken last night. Luckily, afterwards, it was working, but we couldn't wait any longer. So morning orders, yeah, I should have. Well, on other platforms, I put afternoon. I meant to put morning, or meant to put afternoon. But yeah, it is afternoon. It's like 12:15, but that's okay. We're going to get these out, and we're going to ship them off. 17 orders going out. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Again, if you're new here, hit that follow button. If you're on any platform, hit the follow button. TikTok, left-hand corner. I'm going to go over everything that's sold. I'll tell you guys what I paid for. In most cases, I'll be able to tell you my profit per item. eBay orders I didn't ship yet. Those are going to be shipped on live, so I can't give you profit on those. But everything else I can give you profit on. So, yeah, it's 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. in other places, Jen. So hush. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We got some viewer sales from last night. We went over everything that's we picked up, and a couple people asked to buy a couple things. So awesome. Appreciate you guys. Always appreciate the support. Whenever you guys see anything you like in the thrifts, on our thrift hauls, make sure you hit us up. We'll give you a great deal on it because we save on fees, so you guys can save as well. What's up, M. Pierce? Mark is in the house. What's up, Kings? Kings is over on Facebook. What's up, Kings? All right, first item we're going to pack up is this free fly. You guys know, if you saw the live thrift yesterday, this free fly sold during the live thrift. We paid $2.50, so $2.68 after all taxes, and this one sold for $25. Free shipping. So awesome deal for them. I think I could have probably got like 35 for this on eBay, but again, we're saving out on the fees and you guys get a great deal. So I pass that deal on to you all. Yeah, it's you. I'm not freezing. Please don't tell me that. Just you. Okay, cool. Awesome. You guys scared me for a second. Jen, aren't you at work? What are you doing on live right now? What is your lunch break? Are you not cleaning people's teeth right now? So I just bought my label off of Mercari. If you guys ever purchase anything off me before I do my shipping lives, I send you guys all the tracking information so you have it on your end. I'll just take a picture of it and send it on over to you. So next up, we have a pair of Judy Blue jeans. We just picked these up. Kayla found 2 pairs of these. Go, Kayla, go. Go, Kayla, go. There she is over there working. She found 2 pairs of these yesterday. One was a size 31, which is an excellent size. Anytime you guys find Judy Blues, always try to find them in bigger sizes because they sell a lot better. We normally sell these directly to viewers. Almost every time we find them 30 and above, they go directly to a viewer. So we paid $8.56 for this. Sold for $35 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. We make $17.50. Again, this is an item we probably could have sold for $45 because we've sold them before for $45, but we gave a great deal because they bought directly through us. So you called out today. You have a migraine. I'm calling your boss and telling them you're skipping work right now. I know where you work, Jen. So I'm just going to go walk over there really quick. I'm going to tell them that you're skipping work. Did you miss the haul from yesterday? I couldn't get TikTok to work last night. So if you want to go watch the haul, it's on YouTube. It's on Facebook. So you can choose either platform. But last night we literally tried for like 20 minutes to get TikTok to work. You guys can watch the beginning of the live and you'll see we were struggling. It would literally let me go live, and then it would say that like connection was interrupted, but I obviously had good connection because I was on Facebook and YouTube. So it was some error with TikTok last night. I think for like an hour, a bunch of people were having the same issues trying to go live. So it's happened before with TikTok. If that ever happens, just go to the other platforms. You can watch me there. What's up, Amy? Best deals on eBay. Let's go. Yeah, go watch it on YouTube. Jen, I'm calling your boss right now. Next up, we have a North Face fleece. This is like one of the fluffy fleeces, and I knew this thing was going to sell super fast. You ladies love whenever we find these. They normally sell directly to viewers because they're so comfortable. We paid $13.91, so we paid up for this, but it's because I know these are going to sell super fast. This sold for $35. Again, this was going to Linda. Linda's bought so much off of us, so we always try to give Linda great deals. And after fee, shipping, cost of goods, we make $11.74. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but literally I didn't have to list this. I just literally showed it on live. It sold to a viewer, super fast, super simple. If I was to sell this by itself, again, I'd probably be able to get 40 to 45 for it because of the style, but because Linda always supports us, we give her a great deal. Where are my padded flat rate envelopes? There they are. Now this is going to go padded flat rate. I was going to put this regular priority, but she lives all the way in Wisconsin. So the best and cheapest way to ship this is going to be with that padded flat rate envelope. Appreciate the follows. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys aren't following, hit that follow button. You should have been following yesterday because we did an awesome live thrift. By the way, right after this live, I'm going to be posting it to YouTube. I know I said I was going to do it last night, but it needed some more editing for sounds. There was a block sound in it, so I had to edit it again. So it'll be up right after this live. We're gonna do a part 1 and part 2. So part 2 will come out tomorrow. You sell the hoodie? I think that's what you're asking. The free fly hoodie? Yeah, it's already sold. It's already sold. There we go. That one is shipped. Thank you, Linda, for the support. All right, now we're on to some Mercari sales. Let me see where they are. Mercari sales. I think they're down here somewhere. Oh, here they are, right here. Mercari sales. I had 2 Mercari sales yesterday. I had 3 Poshmark sales. Shout out to Auto Posher. I think that's the only reason why I'm having consistent 2 to 3 sales on both of those platforms pretty much every single day. So if you're interested in Auto Posher, I have a link in my bio. You can sign up. You get $5 off your first month. Basically, what it does is it delists and relists your items on Poshmark and Mercari. It shares your Poshmark closet, and it sends out offers on Poshmark. So here's a Mercari sale. This is an older listing. They got delisted and relisted yesterday. Paid $8.56 for this. It's a Polo Ralph Lauren. It's got a cool little design on the front. $8.56. It sold for $27 after fee, shipping, cost of goods. Make $8.46. Not the best profit on this, but I'm glad it sold. Grab another poly mailer really quick. Good morning, Katie. I wish my items would sell. You got to pick up the right items. That's the key. If your items aren't selling, it's not because you're doing anything wrong in particular when it comes to listing. Most likely, it's probably because you're picking up items that aren't desirable. So, how much is the app a month? It's a website. It's not an app, so it's not like it can run on your phone or anything. You can do it on your phone. Obviously, you have to just go to the browser. But it's 30. The one I use is $35 a month. And that gives you Poshmark and Mercari. The one that's just for Poshmark, they have 2 different plans. The Poshmark plan is $19.99 a month. So I have so many great brands. I'll have to look at your store. DM me your store. I'll go take a look at it. What's up, MD? Joel's in the house. What's up, Joel? Here's a really bad sale that I'm really glad to see these gone. I picked up so many women's golf items in a bulk buy, and I should have never done it because women's golf items just don't sell very well. And I kind of bought it blind. I didn't really know what they were sending me, and it's items like this. Like this is a Adidas Climalite long sleeve, just a regular top. I paid $6.12 per unit in that bulk buy. This only sold for $12, so I actually lost 41 cents on this, but at least I get it gone. I make a little bit of my money back that I originally spent. I didn't just donate this. I got some money back. So bad buy. Don't pick up women's golf items like this. They just don't move very well. I should have asked for more details before I actually bought that bulk buy. So about 6 long sleeve Peter Millar yesterday, but they were, that 12 to 20 on those is way too high. Yeah, you don't want to, like Peter Millar long sleeves go for 20 to 20, 25 to 35, depending on the style and the pattern. So at that point, you would make basically nothing. That's way too high. Eaton blue shirt. How much should I list? Way too. The description on that is way too low. I can't really picture what is it a long sleeve? Is it a polo? Is it what size is it? Like I need all those details. And what I would rather you do is go on eBay and type in exactly what you have and look up sold comps. That's the easiest way. Whatever you're going to type in chat, just type it in eBay. Filter used, filter sold. Most Eton long sleeves for me, I list between 25 and 35. Are you okay? You look a bit pale. No, it's because it's like darker outside. So I'm trying to get the lighting right, but the lighting is horrible today. I'm right by 2 windows, and if it's like dark a little bit outside, see, look, that's a little bit better. But it's just the way the sunlight's coming through my windows. Yeah, I'm pale. Monique, what's up? Welcome in. All right, what else do we got? We got some Poshmark sales next. Victoria's Secret bra. This is going to a dude. A dude bought this off me, so no judgment there. I'll take the money. I paid $4.28 for this. Kayla actually picked it up. Sold for $20 after fees, shipping, and cost of goods. We make $11.72, and this was super easy to list. It took us like a minute to list this. Just take a couple photos on the front and back, and then you make your title, and it's super simple. So if you're thinking about picking up bras, they're actually a really good flip. Just make sure you're picking up the ones that have like that'll sell for 20 to 25. Otherwise, it's not worth your time. Men need support too. Yeah, maybe that's the issue. Okay, we teaching a man to fish with that eating. Yes, teach a man to fish. Go out and get your comp yourself. Most of the time well, I shouldn't say this. Yeah, go find your comp. You can do it. I got faith in you. I sell lots of stuff to cross-dressers. How do you know they're cross-dressers though? That's a good question. How do you know they are? Do you like ask them when they buy something? Unless you're selling them like straight to the person. If you're selling online, it's kind of hard to tell. He bought for the lady. Yeah, I'm thinking he bought for like Mother's Day or something like that. That's what Kayla said. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't know all my customers well. Chris actually gets their phone number on eBay. He gives them calls afterwards. What's the hype with Bad Birdie? Got one great price, right? And it sits and sits. I have no clue. Bad Birdie. I've never picked up Bad Birdie before. Does anybody know Bad Birdie? Is that like I'm assuming that's a golf brand. Is that like a good golf brand? I used to use my husband's account. Yeah, that too. That could happen too. Okay. We're gonna hope. Next up, I sold 2 suits yesterday. This is the first one that we'll go over. This is a Ralph Lauren 100% linen suit blazer. I picked this up for $13.91, and this sold for $40 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I make $18.09. So Robin said never heard of it. Yeah, I've never heard of that either. Bad Birdie is an awesome brand. It sells really fast. Use keywords. There you go. Jen knows it. Bad Birdie. I've never heard of that. Never heard of Bad. Yeah, I've heard of Bad Bunny. There's lots of bad animals out there, and I have never heard of the birdie version. I've heard of the bunny version, though. All right, I'm just going to put this into one of these regional boxes. This is a Poshmark sale, so as long as it's under 5 pounds, I can use any priority mail packaging, as long as it's not express mail packaging. Even flat rate packaging you can use. So I'm just going to use one of these, and I already print out my label, so I just slap my label on and ship it out. Did eBay ship you that tape you're using? So I used my quarterly coupon to buy the tape. I have a store subscription, and with the store subscription, you get a quarterly coupon. I get $50 every 3 months to spend, $50 at the beginning of every quarter to spend on supplies, and I normally just buy tape, or I buy boxes, or I buy the envelopes, anything I need. I think next round I'm actually going to buy tape because I'm almost out of tape again. But yeah, you get a quarterly coupon, so. I'm really surprised you don't know that brand. I've never heard of it before. Thank you, Jen, for teaching. Finally, Jen taught me something. Holy cow. I didn't think this would ever happen. I don't think this day would ever come. So thank you, Jen. Actually, it was somebody in chat that taught me that brand. Jen just like backed them up. So still, Jen, you haven't taught me anything. Dang it, Jen. This is a bad buy. Obviously, it's brand new with tags. This is a Vineyard Vines shirt. I had this thing listed forever. And I bought this at TJ Maxx like years ago. And I thought for sure these would sell, but this is a bad size medium, and I have size small still available. They're just not moving for me. This sold for $25. I paid $15.98 for it. So I only made $4.02 after years. This is like when I first started, I was like, oh, Vineyard Vines is going to sell. No matter what I pick up, Vineyard Vines is going to sell. And I learned over years that you have to be really selective with retail arbitrage pickups. And this is one of them. Smaller size Vineyard Vines tend to sit a little bit longer. So bad buy on that one. Can you give me one of those tie-back envelopes? I forgot to grab one. I got one of those fishing Vineyard Vine shirts. Yeah, the bigger sizes will sell. Even used, if this was used in a bigger size, I think it would sell for $35. It's new and it's in a small size. It's going to sit. So I made that mistake in the beginning. So RA is a different beast. 100%. Chris is right. RA is a different kind of beast. And I learned that. I was buying small Peter Millar polos. I was buying extra small Peter Millar polos. I thought if I saw Peter Millar at a retail store, I was like, oh, that's an easy sale. And I learned over time, you got to make sure you're picking up the right sizes. And typically when you're doing RA, it's all, especially like stores like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, it'll be a lot of like small sizes in there. And you'll really rarely find a good size like Peter Millar, a good size North Face or something like that, because they get all the junk that didn't sell at the retail stores, and it's normally the smaller sizes. So make sure you're buying the stuff that's actually going to flip. Your eyes will get big because you'll see those brands that you're picking up at thrift stores used, and you're like, man, this has to sell. But then you're paying up for it, and it just won't move. So I also get really excited about finding stuff at RA. Yeah, just make sure you're picking up those right sizes. Do some research before you go all willy-nilly. So I filter my RA searches for large plus. That's a good idea. That's actually a great idea. Large plus. That's online arbitrage. Obviously, when you're going in store, you would just skip over the small and medium section and just go right to the large. Normally, most retail stores have their sections all separated by size. So told you about red, white, and blue. That beats everything. Yes, you did teach me about red, white, and blue. Jen, I'll give you minimal credit on red, white, and blue. Actually, Jen, I heard about red, white, and blue before you, but I didn't listen to the person that told me about it. It was JT Resells. He told me about red, white, and blue a while ago, but I didn't listen to him. And then I listened to you. You're like, this is the best store ever. I was like, okay, I'll take Jen's word for it this one time. How do you package and ship a full suit, blazer, and pants? You put it in a box. You literally package them up either together in one envelope. I'm about to ship another suit right now. You put them into one of these, and you put the pants into a separate one, or try to fit them all into one, and then you put them in a box. It's the easiest way to do it. This one's too big to go into a flat rate mailer. I think it would damage the suit, to be honest. What do you guys think? Should I put this in a flat rate mailer? I might be able to. I'm going to put it in a box just because the person paid for a box anyway. So this is just going to go into one of these. You can't get these anymore. These are regional boxes. So you can't get these anymore, but these are perfect for suits. I literally just throw the suit right in here and it fits. Suit bag size. This is the, I think it's 12 by 14. When you go to my link tree in my bio to go to buy the bags off Amazon, the one that's linked, buy the next size up. And that is going to be these bags right here. The one I have linked are the ones that I use for shirts like these. That's the one I have linked. So yeah, $10.95, perfect for suits. I need to order some. Now that I'm actually selling suits, I don't even have any 10.95s on hand. But yes, that's actually what Reseller Madness said too. 10.95s, you just slide them right in and you ship them right out. So I'm going to use these for now since that's all I have. And today after live, I'm going to order some 10.95s because now K-Way is a suit seller. I'm selling suits like crazy now. So this is an Armani Collezione, however the hell you pronounce that. I paid, what did I pay for this? I paid $16.05, $15 plus tax. This sold for $50 plus shipping. Really good sale. Suits are underrated, highly underrated. There it goes. It just fits right into that box. We ship it out. K-Way is a suit guy. I am. Thanks to Chris. Thanks to Chris. If you guys aren't following Chris in the chat right here, go give him a follow. If you're not following him on YouTube, he does live thrifts just like I do, and his live thrifts are better than mine on YouTube, so you can watch his. And he does the suit section. He actually talks his way through the suits. Whereas like when I go through the suit section, I don't know what the heck I'm looking for still. I'm still learning a bunch about suits. So if you want to learn from the GOAT, one of the GOATs of suits, he's in the chat right now. Give him a follow. He's right there. His comment is pinned to the top. And then go follow him on YouTube too. And you can learn about suits from his live thrifts. Just, watch the whole thing. But if you want to learn about suit section, just skim your way to the suit section and watch that whole thing. He probably answers a bunch of questions during that live to his chat all about suits. Chris, I want the payment for your promotion right now to my PayPal. I think we agreed on $20. So after the live, $20 to my pay. I'm just kidding. This is going to be $8.82 to ship. The buyer paid $12.45. So I'm making a little bit extra on shipping on this one. So that's always good. Send that invoice. Yeah, I'm going to send the invoice his way. Yeah, I get lost in. I do too. I get lost in the suit section too. You guys will see me during the live thrift. I'm like asking a lot of questions to chat. If Chris is there, I'm always asking him questions. But I'm learning a lot. I'm learning a lot about suits, and obviously I'm picking up the right ones because I'm making decent profit on them. So, he's paying me in hot dogs. See this, everybody? He's paying me in dogs. I'll take a few dogs. Wish we had a red, white, and blue. Yeah, I know. I get that comment a lot, but there's other alternatives. I built my entire business up until last year, going from Goodwills to Salvation Armies to local thrift stores. My whole business was built off of not having a red, white, and blue. I know you guys see me go there all the time now, but I never went there before last year. Before about, I think it was probably August of last year is like my first trip to red, white, and blue. Before that, I built my whole business off of going from thrift store to thrift store, retail store to retail store. So what is red, white, and blue? It's a thrift store. If you don't mind, how much do you make profit per month? Hold on. Last month, March, obviously I'm not going to give this month's numbers because I'm not done yet. $7,242.21 profit before taxes. You take taxes out of that, 25%. It should be just above $5,000. If you take out 25% of what you make, it should be like 5,000. I think it's like 5,200 is what I made last month. So yeah, that's what you can make. And that's obviously I have other income coming in, but that's like everything, pretty much everything. So there you go. Next up, Brooks Brothers. This is a Brooks Brothers solid white dress shirt. Paid $4.28 for this. This sold for $26. It's a little bit of a lower size. I know earlier this week you guys saw me ship some for like 35, one for 45 and one for 60. This one is a lower size, so it's not. I'm probably going to skip out on these unless they're super cheap, like this one was $4.28. Sold for 26. The bigger sizes go for 35 or more. If they're at size 18, list them super high. They will sell very, very well and very fast. So what's up, Carol Ann? It's great. Congratulations. Appreciate it. But this has been built over 4 years. So don't think that you can do this like tomorrow. Don't think you're going to start going to a thrift store tomorrow and by next month you're going to make, even $2,000 profit. You have to build this. It's going to take some time to build this up. So I have a day off of my full time tomorrow, hoping to get some sourcing done while my little ones are at school. Nice. Let's go. That's awesome. We got one of ours home today, sick. She had to go to the doctor's today, so she's home today. Is Kat here? I don't think Kat's here. She's probably sourcing right now. She doesn't normally join during the day because she's doing her rotations at the bins, so she doesn't join. Does eBay take any taxes out for you? Yes, all sales tax to wherever the item is going to, eBay takes care of that for you, so you don't have to worry about it. So if it's going to from here to Michigan and Michigan has a sales tax, whatever the sales tax is in Michigan, eBay will collect that and remit it to Michigan, and you never have to worry about it. You don't even have to put it like anywhere, like when you're doing your numbers, because eBay takes care of all that for you. So yeah, she's at the bins. Appreciate everybody joining too. If you're not following, hit that follow button, top left-hand corner. I do these lives pretty much every single morning / afternoon, depending on when I get everything prepared. And we go over everything that's sold. And then we also do lives at night where we're listing, we're hanging out with people. I think pretty soon, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to see if we can set it up. I might have me, Surfs Up, Tokyo Thrifts, and somebody else join. And we'll do a four-person group. And we'll just like hang out, answer questions, shoot the shit, go back and forth with each other. So if you're interested in that, that'll probably be, I'm going to try to set up for tomorrow. If not, we'll try to set up for next Friday. So when's the next hanger drop? It's at the end of this month. It's on the 30th. 30th, right? I think that's what Trisha said. Is this 30 days this month? I don't know. I think she said she's in the chat. She'll tell you. So next up, we got a Joe Fit top horrible pickup. This is again from that bulk buy, women's golf bulk buy. I paid $6.12 for this. It only sold for $10. Free shipping. I am getting this gone. As soon as I got the offer, I was like, take it, please. Just get it out of my inventory. So don't buy women's golf stuff. Unless you're buying certain brands, don't buy just all willy-nilly. And I should have never bought this bulk buy. I should have never done it. Never, ever. Reseller Madness knows his suits. He learned a lot from. Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. Reseller Madness knows his stuff. So Reseller Madness is one of the goats in suits. Posted a new video this morning. Carol Ann's got a new video out. If you guys want to go check that out, get her to 1,000. We'll have her on for a live. But yeah, she just posted a new video, so go check it out. Do you do international on eBay? I do through the International Shipping Program, I think is what they call it now. It's a new program. So yes, I ship it to a hub and then they ship it overseas for me. And if there's any issues with the item, whoops, I didn't even take this down right. If there's any issues with the item, eBay will refund the customer and they'll let me keep my money. It's a really good protection that they have. But yeah, I do use the International Shipping Program. I picked up a few winter jackets. Should I wait until... this is what I'll say about that. We had a discussion on last night's live. Chris was hanging out in the chat. I will say this. If you're only picking up like 10 items at a thrift store, list everything that you pick up. The reason I'm using like the kind of Surfs Up method and I'm kind of holding my winter gear is because I literally get so much stuff to list that it only makes sense for me to right now list the short sleeve and the stuff that's going to sell this time of year. And obviously jackets will sell this time of year, 100%. But if I list them, if I list the stuff that's going to sell really fast and I hold the stuff off that's not going to sell fast and I just keep sourcing, then at some point, like during September, I'm going to start listing all of that stuff really fast and my sales are going to skyrocket. So I see the point that Surf's Up's doing when he says, you know, he holds the items. And that's what I'm doing. But if you don't get huge source hauls like I do, like huge hauls from thrift stores, just list all your stuff. You should have time to list jackets this time of year because you're only picking up 5 to 10 items. You're not picking up 100 to 200 in 1 week, kind of like what we are doing. Next up, if you guys saw the video from yesterday, this is a Marine Layer hoodie. Go watch that video. It's here on TikTok. I show you guys the logo and everything. Pick this up for $4.28, and this sold to California, which is right because this brand is in California, sold for $40, $39.99 free shipping. So definitely be on the lookout for Marine Layer. Again, if you haven't seen that video, it's up on all platforms right now. You can go rewatch it at any time. Be on the lookout for Marine Layer. A lot of people actually knew this brand. I was surprised. I thought this was like an undercover brand, but quite a few people knew about it. But there were some that didn't know about it. So at least now they know. Marine Layer. My summer from the Nordstrom Rack haul is now selling. Yes. That's awesome. Got a haul from Nordstrom Rack. I hope Nordstrom Rack does that sale again. I really do. Because that sale was crazy good. Marine Layer is great stuff. Paid up for mine, but Marine Layer is great. Yeah, it's a brand that a lot of thrift stores don't know. So this is like one that, you know, if you go to a thrift store, this was actually full price at the thrift store too. It wasn't even like discount. It's not like it was $8 half off. It was literally $4 is what they priced this at Red, White, and Blue. And a lot of thrift stores don't know about this brand, so you can get it for a good deal. This is going to go up for 13 ounces. This is going to California, so it's going to be a little expensive to ship, but we're still making really good profit on it. $6.78 to ship. What's up, Hack? You're making me hungry. Every time you say blue cheese, all I can think about is getting some wings and eating some blue cheese and wings. So good. Kayla says disgusting. We got a public sub today to eat after the live. That's what I'll be munching on. Ladybug, what are you doing? You trying to go outside? Nordstrom Rack has this sale 2 times a year. They don't have the 5, 10, 15 event. That's false. The 5, 10, 15 event has only happened 1 time. And that was they were clearing out a lot of the COVID stuff, the stuff that got backlogged. That's why they had that sale. But they don't that's the only time I've been shopping at Nordstrom Rack for 3+ years now, and I've never seen a sale like that. That was literally the best sale I have ever seen in my entire life when it comes to Nordstrom Rack. I sold a pair of pants today. They're a pair of they haven't been paid for, so that's why they're not on this video. But I sold a pair of Canali pants that I paid $15 for, sold for $110. That's crazy good sales. I wish I knew suits back then because I guarantee I would have cleaned house on brand new suits. So that it was at 50%. Yeah, that's a different kind of sale. The 5, 10, 15 event was, I forget if you want to go watch the videos on all platforms, but it was like a certain price point. I think it was like $25. Anything clearance, $25 was automatically marked down to $5. Anything between like 25 to 40 or something like that was marked down to 10, and anything $40.01 and up was marked down to 15. So if you found something on clearance that was like $1,000 new and they marked it down to 150, you got it for 15. It was like a crazy. So basically you went there and you looked for anything that was over that certain dollar amount and you cleaned house. You literally just like all the expensive stuff you were buying for $15. It was insane. It was an awesome deal, but that's the only time I've ever seen that. Next up, this is a Brooks Brothers. This is a really good Brooks Brothers, but it does have a stain on it. It's a pink stain. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's right there. You can see that pink stain right there on the front. Because of that stain, this got returned once, and then I listed it for $14.99 plus shipping just to move it really fast, and it sold in 2 days. So this is an example of something that even though it has a stain on it, you can still move it. Obviously I would have been able to sell this for like 35 or more, but I just listed $14.99 plus shipping. Somebody bought it and they do know it has a stain because they messaged me about it. They said, "Hey, have you tried to wash the stain out?" I said, "Yes, we tried to wash it. Wouldn't come out." They're like, "Okay." And then they bought it like a couple minutes later. So how do you keep up with trends, fluctuating what's hot and what's not? You look up sold comps is the easiest way. With men's items, there's not really like trends. Men wear brands. It's more about brands than trends. So like, I guess you can say like wearing polo shirts is in trend, but it's been in trend for like 10 years now. So with women's items, that's where you like read the blogs and you read the magazines to see like what's in right now. But for men's items, that's mostly what we sell. You don't have to do that. You don't really have to. You're just looking for brands when you're out there, out and about. Classic. What's up, Ruby? What's the criteria for Brooks Brothers pickup? Good question. So this was a color block Brooks Brothers. If you want to see what it looks like, you can check out my eBay store. Just filter for sold comps. It'll be one of my top sold comps. But it was like different colors all the way through the entire shirt. That's like something way different, and that will cause it to sell. Also, you're looking for solid white Brooks Brothers shirts in bigger sizes. Those sell the best. Or Brooks Brothers shirt that have certain fabric material. So like if it's cheap enough, if it's a Brooks Brothers dress shirt that has a nice color, it's got the logo on the front, and it's made out of 100% linen, and I can get it cheap enough, I'll pick up that for, $4 or something like that. But I really won't pay more than that for it. Brooks Brothers is kind of watered down, but there are certain Brooks Brothers, certain offshoots that'll make it worth it. Anything that's bright and colorful normally is a pickup as long as it's the right price. So what are your top 5 brands of men's shirts? Yes. We got the question during the live. We haven't had that question in a while. If you want to know the brands that sell consistently for me, my eBay store is linked in my bio. Go check out my eBay store. Filter for used, filter for sold. Filter for sold. On my eBay store, you can see everything that's selling for me. You can also look what I have listed. I don't have a top 5 brands. I do not have a top 5 brands. Next up, 511 Tactical. This is a simple short sleeve 511 Tactical. I knew this was going to sell fast. Not the greatest profit on this. Paid $4.28. In less than a week, it sold for $20. Quick, easy profit. Nothing crazy. It's probably going to be like $12 profit after all fees, shipping, cost of goods, or maybe even less than that. But it sold really fast. So top 575. Okay, ready, go. Ready, go. 575. There probably is 575 brands out there. That's the crazy part. Like when people tell me when I'm doing my live thrifts, like what brands are you looking for? Like which of the 575 do you want me to tell you? That's what I should say. Which of the top 575 do you want me to tell you? I didn't do a lot of clothes before I've done. Robert Graham is far and above everything. Robert Graham is a good brand. Yes, it sells very well, especially the bright patterned ones. Very good. Normally thrift stores price those up. Oh, I paid up for this label. Whoops. Normally thrift stores price them up, but if you find them, pick them up if they're cheap enough. 511 has been hot for you this month. Yeah, it's been selling well for me too. Even pants too. I sold a pair of pants the other day. I actually paid too much for this label. I was too busy talking. I could have saved a couple pennies, but oh well. All right, let's go on to a couple more lower price sales. Where did these sell? Did I print out this label? Hold on. Let me see if I printed out a label really quick. Sold a pair of pants and it's sitting next to me. I'm like, why are these pants just sitting here? Yeah. Did I add this to my spreadsheet? I don't think I did. I'll just keep this open. Okay, I didn't add this. That's why. This is a pair of pants that sold on Poshmark. Let me print out this label really quick. These are a pair of Travis Matthew pants. I paid $24.05 for these, brand new with tags. These are where retail arbitrage pickup. Travis Matthew jeans. I've never seen jeans Travis Matthew before, so I knew when I found these cheap on a certain site, I picked them up. And these sold for $65. I still have a few pairs left, but they're selling consistently. Travis Matthew jeans, 24 to 65. I don't know what the profit is. I'd have to put in my spreadsheet, but it is pretty good profit on that one. I'm looking over here like, why do I still have those jeans sitting there? Why are they still there? First thrift I watched of yours. I wrote notes for 2 hours. Let's go. That's awesome. See, you were working. That's what I like to see. While I'm working, you're working. You're learning. These are going to Orlando, Florida. Quick, easy ship right here. I'll have to add this to my spreadsheet as soon as I'm done. I can't forget. 511 jeans sell. I just passed on the Goodwill. Yeah, 511 jeans are actually really good. The pants are okay if you get them cheap enough, but the jeans actually sell way better than the pants do. All right, next up, a couple Harley shirts sold. This is a Harley Davidson shirt. If you know, I picked these up in a bulk buy. I was going to move them on Whatnot really cheap, but then everybody kind of was like, hey, stop doing these. They're annoying to do. And I was like, okay, I won't do these. I'll list these on eBay. So I kind of use a Surf's Up method on this one. I listed these for $15 plus shipping, and I'm getting offers on these now. I took this offer of $9.99. I paid $4.50 for it plus shipping. I'm making like $5. It's nothing great, but at least we're moving these and getting them out the door. These were going to be like Whatnot filler items, just to boost my Whatnot sales. If you guys don't know, once you hit 1,000 sales on Whatnot, you get automatic payouts. So that's what I was hoping to do with these, is get me like a few hundred sales like right off the bat. But then they kind of got boring. I got bored of running them too. So now we're just moving them super fast on eBay. Someone asked me if I was your brother. I told them I was your father, and they believe me. Okay, cool. Thanks, Dad. Dad, you are kind of, because you're like supporting me by buying all the reseller boxes on Whatnot. Thanks, Dad. Can I get a loan? If I love a tactical polo but didn't have the logo, the polos I would probably pass on unless they're super cheap. So, Thrift Daddy, yeah. Well, Thrift Daddy. Oh man, I love taking notes too. Nice, yeah. Notes are good to take when I'm out there live thrifting. Make the mental notes. The other thing you can do too is while I'm on live, you can screenshot anything. So if I show you a label that you never seen before, just quickly take a screenshot and then save it in a folder in your phone. You can make a photo album of brands to be on the lookout for, and that's probably another easy way. Instead of writing them down, just screenshot everything. So, what is Whatnot? Next up, another Harley Davidson shirt. This one sold for $11. Again, we paid $4.50 for this. Sold for $11 plus shipping. Again, using the Surf's Up method on these, getting them out the door. They're selling frequently. I'm selling like 1 to 2 every single day. I'm pretty sure within the next month, I'll pretty much be out of Harley shirts, which is great. They're super easy to list. With every one of these listings, it literally took me like 3 minutes to list them. And I did a live doing them. So you guys can see that it literally takes me like 3 minutes to do these listings. So the profit doesn't look great, making $6, but it's $6 and it took me so little to list them. But again, if I were to go back, I wouldn't do the deal because I'm not making great money on it. It was for Whatnot. It didn't really work out. $5.33 is what I'm shipping this for. Sold a Kirapui build a bear on Whatnot for $200. Well, my wife did. She runs the shows. That's insane. Is that like a rare bear? Is that a rare bear? I've never heard of that before. I need to be on the lookout for those. Some stuffed animals can go for crazy money. The fact that people pay hundreds of dollars for stuffed animals is like, it just shows you anything can sell. Anything and everything can sell. Next up, can you rip me off a piece of the bubble wrap over there for this? Next up, I have a train that sold. Here it is, train right there. Picked this up in a bulk buy. Paid $3.25 per train in that bulk buy. This one sold for $15 plus shipping, and this is the last sale we have to pack up. We sold it for a deal. That's insane. $200 was a deal on the bear, on a Build-A-Bear. Remember when the kids always asked us to go to Build-A-Bear? Now we might have to go just to buy these rare bears.
They have some cool ones like that.
Yeah, that's insane. $200 for a Build-A-Bear. You ever going to branch out and buy pallets? Absolutely not. I can't say no. I always say no, I'm not going to do something, and then I end up doing it. If the pallet is right, I'll buy it. But it has to be, most pallet companies cherry pick everything that's in the pallet. So you're going to get all the junk that they couldn't sell, or they like put in a couple good items and they take out all the great items and they sell them themselves on their platforms or wherever they decide to sell. So no. Also with pallets, you get stuck with a bunch of junk. And I don't have room in my house to process a bunch of junk. So I think, if the company was right, I would do it. I watch, what's her name? There's a lady here on TikTok. I wish I remember. Wild and Almost Free. That's her name. She gets really good pallets. Those are the type of pallets that I would probably buy because they're all shoe pallets and they're really good. And they're manifested, so she knows exactly what she's going to get. That's a pallet I would buy. So go follow her if you're not following her already. She has great pallets. Like all the shoes in them are super nice. But obviously, she's probably paying up for her pallets. That's something I would be interested in. But most pallets that you buy is just like a couple good items, and all the rest is junk. So, do you mind if we screenshot your face? Go ahead, screenshot me. Actually, go ahead, screenshot me. Pallets are such a big hit or miss. You need to go straight to liquidation. There you go. 100%. I'm out of paper. I think I have a paper thing right behind me. All right, so this last train sale, I'm just going to pack in a box, but I need to grab some paper really quick. Just right down here. Some paper. Do you have the box cutter over there somewhere? Throw me that box cutter right there.
You want me to throw the box?
Don't
cutter at you?
don't throw
What?
the box cutter at me. Like, give me the box cutter. All right, I got to open this really quick and get some paper out of here. See so many Whatnot sellers with amazing pallets. I am scared to buy. Yeah, just know that they're paying up for those pallets. If your pallet's amazing, they're paying up for them. But they're obviously making good margins on them. So, yeah, I see. I watched somebody's live the other day when they were doing like an unboxing and they were like selling stuff as they unboxed it, which is a pretty cool idea. All right, put that right there next to me. So what I'm doing right now is I'm filling up the void space so I can put this train in this box and it'll ship out without any issues. No, it won't fall out. It won't, rattle around too much in there. Here we go. These are pretty cool. They're like pizza boxes, so you just fold them over, take them down, ship them out. Wild and almost free. Wild and almost free. And it's all one word. Wild and almost free. It's really good content. I like her stuff. I saw Whatnot sellers and Plato's running items. Yeah, I see. I don't know how I feel about doing. People have asked me to do like a live auction like that, like while I'm in red, white, and blue. But if red, white, and blue ever caught me doing that, I think they would kick me out. So I don't feel like getting kicked out. Plato's, I would probably do it in because I don't care about getting kicked out at Plato's. But that's a really good idea. You can sell the items before you even buy them. That's actually really smart. Really smart. This is going to go first class for $6.44. Buyer paid $6.45. So I'm literally making a penny on shipping on that one. Sold an Under Armour polo in a day for 25 plus ship. I was surprised. Yeah, look at Surf's Up sales. I'm actually starting to think about picking up some Under Armour polos now because I used to pass Under Armour all the time, and I'm looking at his sales like, man, he's selling Under Armour for 22 plus shipping. I would have never even thought that was possible. But shout out Surf's Up. He knows his stuff. Always, if you ever feel like somebody's method might work for you, the easiest way to figure out if it'll work for you is go stock their store like Desty does. Desty's the best store stalker in the live right now. Go stock somebody's store. See if they're actually if I tell you pick up, there's Surf's Up right there. If I tell you pick up Kuji sweaters, and because I sell them all the time, and then you go to my eBay store and you see that I don't have any Kuji sweaters listed or sold, then obviously I'm BSing you. But if I say, like Surf's Up says, I sell Polo Ralph Lauren shirts for $15 plus shipping on a daily basis. If you go to his eBay store, pretty much on a daily basis, he's selling Polo Ralph Lauren shirts for $15 plus shipping. So I see it works, so I'm going to implement it in my business because if it works for him, it could possibly work for me, especially since I've been passing Polo Ralph Lauren pretty much every time I go thrifting. I could just imagine, and just this year alone, how many $5 and under Ralph Lauren shirts I've been passing. I probably passed hundreds. And just imagine if each of those items, if I listed them, simple photos, simple descriptions, I might even try like a super simple description of those and see how well they sell. If they sell well, that opens up me to purchase items that I was passing on. Now I can pick them up and sell them. Stocking queen. You are the stocking queen. You are the queen of stocking. All right, well, that's everything we had to pack up. That's 17 orders going out the door. Again, we appreciate those of you who purchased some stuff off of us yesterday. If you're on TikTok and you missed that live, it is up on Facebook and YouTube. We couldn't get TikTok to work last night, so we went over like an 80 to 90 item haul yesterday. So if you want to go watch that, you should watch it on YouTube. It's a live. Skip the beginning, though, because we were trying to figure out TikTok in the beginning, and it's just me and Kayla kind of talking back and forth and trying to work through it. So skip the beginning, go right to the first part where we're holding up the first item, and then watch from there. That's our thrift haul from yesterday. We spent a good amount of money, so it was lots of fun. We have to think outside the box, always looking for new ideas every day. Every day. All right, everybody, appreciate you hanging out. I'll be live tonight doing some listing. That's what I'll probably be doing the rest of the day, taking some photos, doing some listing. So I'll catch you guys later tonight. Peace.